Hey, this is Miss Alma, and I'm not coming to you today with any kind of motivation, but with a plea, a sincere plea. I woke up this morning with this in my heart so heavy, and it's been there for the past few days, but today it just weighed down on me. And I rose up out of my sleep talking. I see what's going on in Baltimore, and I see what's being said about the children, the youth in Baltimore. And please don't misunderstand me. To some extent, I do agree what they're doing, how they're handling their frustration and their anger is not the smartest way to do it. But let me ask you something. Do you for once think that when Sojourner Truth freed the slaves back then, do you think she came with their freedom in her hand through a conversation? Do you think she came peacefully? Those kids wake up every day. Every day. And there's, the thought that's in their mind is, it could be me today. It could be me who's standing on the corner and I look at the police and 2 days later I'm dead. It could be me who's walking down the street and the next thing you know, my blood is running down the road. It could be me whose mom is on national TV crying because I'm gone. Again, I don't condone it, but in a sense, I commend them. I commend them for having the courage to stand up for what they believe, in, for how they feel, for taking action. How long are we going to march? How long are we going to sing, "We shall overcome"? I'm tired of doing all of that. How many community forums are we going to have before change comes? How many mothers have to lose their sons? You calling them thugs? There's such a divide between the last generation and this generation. There's such a divide. If you're between the ages of 40 and 70 years old, you are the last generation that I'm talking about. Those children are calling upon you to stand the hell up and do something about it so they don't end up the next one dead. They're calling on you. They're calling on the spirit of our ancestors to stand up and do something. Stop telling us a change gonna come. Stop telling us that it's gonna be all right. When every day we seeing another one being shot down like a dog in the streets. What they're doing, how they've handled it is not right. But I'm asking you for one moment, put yourself in their shoes. Realize that they have to wake up every day knowing that mama got to go to work. She has to make a living. She has to put food on the table. Dad, if he's there, he got to go out and do the same thing. So that doesn't leave any time for me. That doesn't leave much time for me. Whereas I have white friends, they get to spend time with their families. They don't have to worry about being shot down like a dog in the street. They don't have to worry about it. We got so much to say about these children, but we're not looking at how they feel, what they're thinking. We're not doing anything but talking about them. We're not doing anything to educate them on how to bring about this change. You know why? Because we ain't doing it. The last generation ain't doing it. You can get up in these legislative meetings and you could call off every name of every person who has been shot down by the police. And that's it. You think those people care? No. No. I'm tired of hearing about my brothers and sisters dying, being killed. They're tired of hearing about it. They're asking, they're wondering, when are you going to stand up and make this stop? Do I have to lose my life too? How many of us have to die? I'm asking that you take the time before you open your mouth to judge them, before you raise your wagging finger at them, before you call them thugs and animals. Take the time to understand how they feel. They feel how you feel. The only difference is they're doing something about it. They're doing something about it. They're doing something about it. They wondering when the next Malcolm X gonna stand up. We done had too many Martin Luther Kings. Y'all done came with y'all peaceful message and all of that there. When the next Malcolm X gonna stand up? Before I lose my life. Before my mom is mourning my death. That mother in Baltimore who got her son out of the crowd, I commend her. I do. I do. I do. I commend her. And I commend the son too. For having the bravery, the balls, the audacity, the faith, the courage to stand up. So you can't do this to us. You can't do this to us. Again, I don't condone it. But their strength, their bravery, I admire. Because we ain't seen that in a long time. We haven't seen that in such a long time. We steady sitting back, taking it to court, knowing these people going to get off. Knowing they're going to get off. Or they may get a month vacation in the Bahamas. I pray that the kids, the children, the youth in Baltimore do handle this in a more constructive way. A more constructive way. But again, big up to them. Because they're standing up for what they believe. They're saying what we won't say. They're saying what the generation before us is too afraid to say. Time out for being politically correct. Time out for that. Stop judging them. Stop judging them and talking about them as if they're nobodies. Truth is, they have more courage, more faith, more strength than the majority of the black community across this nation has. I'm out.